But instead of Carowinds, we're going to Carowinds Winterfest. Let me show you what it looks like. First, let's go to settings. Go to apps. I have 46 apps installed. Where's Google Maps? Okay, here's Maps. I want it to enable. Let's go. And do. Just do a capital letter Carowinds. And Carowinds, this is my hometown amusement park. It goes between the North Carolina and South Carolinas, but mostly is South Carolina. Carolina Harbor is like in the middle. And yeah, that's where we're going. Let me show you. I'm like 15 minutes away from Carowinds. And Carowinds is my hometown amusement park. I've been living in Charlotte for like 7 years of my life. And then I moved over into South Carolina in like 7 months ago. Yeah, this has been my hometown amusement park for all of my 8 years of living. Yeah, this actually has been my hometown amusement park. I have been in Charlotte for like 7 years, but now I've been in South Carolina for like 8 years. So yeah, I actually live. And my Nina used to live like around here in like around, okay, I'll need to find out. Right here. She's been living in Mooresville for some of her life, and then she moved over with us in Charlotte, and then she also moved over into South Carolina where we live now. And also, my grandma used to live in Charlotte around a square town, and then she moved over to Mount Holly. And my mama, for basically all my life, she's been living in around this area, Mineral Springs. But she's trying to move to a different area because Charlotte is getting bad around. That's why I moved too. That's why I moved, is because Charlotte was getting bad. And also, Waxhaw's Mineral Springs is basically getting in Charlotte's badness, so Mama's affording to move too. Why would we talk about that if we're talking about Carowinds? Carowinds is the best place to ever go. It also won the reward for the best amusement park in Coaster 101. It was rated first place. So yeah, it's basically like the best place ever. Okay, let me scroll over to my favorite part. It's around here somewhere. Around here, around here, around here, around here. It is around right here. It's like around right here. It's around this area. It's Carol. Can you guess? This is a 10-second guess. If you guess it correctly in Carowinds in 10 seconds, but if you even don't guess, I will give you the answer in 10 seconds. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It is Carolina Gold Rusher. Carolina Gold Rusher is my favorite. I would always like it. I always want to have it. I always want to basically ride it every time. Every single time I would go there. But in the Winterfest, Carolina Gold Rusher is closed. And Fury 325, this is probably why it won Coaster 101. It's probably because Fury 325 is the adult favorite. Fury 325 is also the best Giga Coaster in the world. But the world's fastest and tallest roller coaster? Before Fury 325, did you know before Fury 325 came along, did you know? Oh, there's Carolina Gold Rusher right here. But I'm not talking about that today, right now. So, did you know before the Fury 325 came along, did you know the Intimidator actually used to be the best Giga Coaster in the world? But when Fury 325 came along, it was the world's fastest and tallest Giga Coaster in the world. But Intimidator used to be the tallest and fastest. The tallest and fastest roller coaster in Giga Coaster in the world. And if you ever want to go to Carowinds, it is between South Carolina and North Carolina near Pineville. And if you see a red, a blue, like a teal color thing, that would be Fury. So you would like to go on it. But you might want to check what state you're in and what amusement park you're near. Or otherwise you won't go to Carowinds. You'll just be near a different amusement park. It's actually the best amusement park ever known to me, / the only one I ever know. It's like 410 acres. It started out as like 350 acres, but I added another 60. And did you know that the Windseeker was actually added in 2012? And did you know some people's predictions is that Nighthawk and Vortex and Carolina Cyclone will be torn down at the amusement park. And yeah, did you even know my mommy's favorite ride is the Nighthawk? But nobody rides Slingshot. Slingshot is like the worst. Do not ride it. Please don't. Do not ride it. Please do not ride it, people. Because if you do, you might pass out. Yeah, I don't want anybody to happen with that. Oh, and welcome the newest coaster to Carowinds. That is the best ever. That is not the best ever because it has a loop, but that's only to me. And it's around like right here. Can you guess what it's called? If you guessed it right, I'll give you another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you guessed it right, I'll give you the answer now. It is Copperhead Strike. It even shows it on the screen recording right here. The newest one, Copperhead Strike. So, that's just a little hint. Right here is Flying Cobras. And right here is the entrance. Look, right here is part of the Winterfest. Dinosaur Alive, when it used to be. And more photos. Let's click more photos. Look, right here. Look. Hey, that's when so that is Snoopy versus Web Baron in Camp Snoopy. And right here. I think that's Hurler. So don't get your minds up to it. Do not ride Hurler. Hurler is the worst. Oh yeah, that was definitely Hurler. Now, I'll see you next time. Bye.